Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Hello. All right, so this video is a little bit different. I decided to go live on Instagram. I'm live now on Instagram, and it's so funny because I'm live on Instagram. There's no one in the room yet. I'm basically just having a watch party by myself. And what I did was I put it in charcoal so that, and I'm going to be pausing the video here and there so that I'm not showing the video all the time. But yeah, I'm reviewing AiLongNhai episode 7. How do I make... I'm focused on the light. Let me fix this up and then I'll come back to talking. Now I'm live. So yes, AiLongNhai episode 7 is up, and I was like, I don't feel like just watching it by myself this time. So I decided I wanted to do a live, and if anyone jumps in, that's great. If no one jumps in, then it's me and you. But that is something to look forward to possibly in the future. So I would suggest making sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where I would be doing the lives whenever I do, and you can be a part of the recording. So yeah, episode 7. Where did we leave off in episode 6? Hold up. I'm watching too many shows right now, so I gotta think about this. I have zero clue. Oh, yes. Nhai finally admitted that he loves Ai. And, what's the name of that chick again? She is like, oh no, I'm backing off. I'm not, I see y'all are together and I see the hickey on your neck. And the friends are noticing, but they're like, Ton, of course, is like, no, they're just friends. Like, they're just doing what good buddies do. You know, brushing his head and taking care of him. Welcome. I'm going to be watching AiLongNhai. So, Nhai is... Alright, so right off the bat, Nhai is always sleeping and everything in class now. His friends are telling him, go back to your dorm. They're out now at the canteen having lunch together, talking about that. And was it 9 who pulled out the Pocky, or was it... I think it was 9. I wasn't paying that much attention, but I believe 9 pulled out a Pocky stick and offered it to Nhai, and Nhai turns to Ai to say he wants a Pocky, which makes me go, is he saying he wants him to go buy it for him, get him his own thing? He doesn't want just one? They're like so adorable. They're so cute. It's so adorable between the two of them. It's... I don't know how to describe it. It's just the sweetest, cutest thing ever. Like, Nhai's giving kind of like baby talk to Ai about the Pocky. He's giving like a baby face. I want Pocky. And like everybody else tells him to go rest. Oh my gosh. Like they're not even like caring who's watching at this point. Okay. Exactly. Why are these friends acting... They're alright, if you know something is going on, why are they so afraid to ask? One, I guess they're afraid of being told no. No, go away, or how dare you accuse me of such a thing. I guess is the only thing I can think. But if you're a close-knit group and you can tell, y'all are a lot closer, and you are getting taken care of a little more than usual. why can't you just talk about it, I guess? I don't know. I mean, would I? I don't know. I think one of my favorite things about Nhai in this episode, though, so far, I am only 4 minutes in. Not even fully 5 minutes yet. 4 minutes and 43 seconds in. And one of my favorite things about Nhai so far is he seemingly has let his guard down and is just letting Ai take care of him even more. And I mean, they were already like he was already getting taken care of, but this is like a next level. He is straight up boyfriend level taken care of now. And it's really cute. It's so sweet. Oh God, please last the whole episode. I need the sweetness the whole episode. Like, Ai is carrying his bags. Ai is taking him home because he's sick. Do you guys think so? And Ton still thinks they're just friends. Wait, is Ton actually not a complete idiot in this one? Because separated from Tunhan and Chunlati. Oh God, what is going on with him? That is a straight up take him to the hospital. He has liver damage. Appendicitis. Why the sexy music? This isn't supposed to be sexual, is it? He's just wiping down someone sick. Is this sexual now? Like wiping someone? I guess, yeah, actually. A lot of shows do make it sexual, I guess. Alright. I knew. The second I saw Pocky Sticks appearing, I knew we were going to get a scene like this. I knew. With Big Dragon, we got that long seaweed thing. And then, of course, we get a kiss with chocolate with them, with Ai and Nhai. And, of course, I don't know who initiated it, because Nhai had to have known that was coming. Had to have known that was coming. Eat the rest, exactly. And smiling. Oh. Is he about to just sit there and watch him sleep? He's Alright, hold up. Hold up. Like, I was like, okay, he's sleeping on the couch. Sometimes you get a really good nap on the couch. I'm not gonna fault him or knock him for that. Then, I goes and gets him a blanket, and I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. He went and he got him a blanket. They're so lovey-dovey. I love it for them. I love it for them. And then he's just sitting there. This is a love that I did not know existed. I mean, I do that for my kids. Would I just sit there for my it depends. How sick is he? If he's just coming out of the hospital sick, yes, I would sit there beside him just like that. I would. But we got kids now. We can't be doing all that. Oh my gosh, that is some. Oh, you know what? Yeah. If we didn't have kids, I would definitely probably do that when we just started dating, which is what they have done. Yeah, it works. It works. It's that first starting love. Yeah, you do everything for the person. They may or may not grow out of it. Depends. Kids ruin everything. You love them, but they ruin everything. Why is he shirtless? He's still got a hickey on his neck. Why is Nhai shirtless? Is he complete? Is that why he was waiting? He was waiting for Nhai to go to sleep so he can strip him and wipe him down? Is that what I was doing? Is that I am his daddy. He gets it from his daddy, not from his stepdaddy. Off topic and on topic at the same time. So, he just got the cactuses from a girl who I'm guessing we're going to be finally introduced to, because I saw her in the opening credits and we haven't seen hers yet. This is her first showing up. But she gave him cactuses, and one of the things she said is like, make sure you talk to them. This is a true story. I'm not making this up. This is completely true. It's from when I was a kid-ish, teen mostly. We were going away for like a long trip. And my aunt told her plants that she was leaving. She's like going around watering them and explaining to them that she's gonna be gone, how many days she's gonna be gone, and then she'll be back. Came back, the plants were good. No one was watering them while she was away, by the way. She just did that. All right. Came back, plants were good. She went away for like 2 days. No one was watering them again. Same thing. No one was watering them. Came back to drooping plants. Those things were so dramatic. They were like, you left us. We were dry. There was no water. She's like, all this because I just didn't tell them I was leaving. And I'm like, no. But now I have plans. And it's true. We left. I remember we left. Gone for like a week. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't remember because I was still recording episodes actually while we were on vacation. We went on vacation, but I was still recording episodes while on vacation, and told my plants like, hey, I'm gonna head out. I'm horrible with plants, they always die. The plants survived. No water for a week. Maybe it rained. That's the only thing I can think of. They survived. They just drooped over like after a day of no water. These plants are really persnickety. They're worse than the cat. Hold up. Wait a minute. So Nhai just said that he was out of shampoo for 2 days. Alright? So he's been out of shampoo for 2 days. And I'm just like, okay, I don't wash my hair every day. My hair is like a once a week or every other week, depending on the weather, the temperature, blah, blah, blah. You know, everything. You got to put it all into perspective. This man uses shampoo for his whole body. And he hasn't washed his hair in 2 days because he doesn't have shampoo. What else has he not done in 2 days? If he uses it on his whole body. And I think I is about to ask him the same question. Cause I wouldn't admit that. Oh my god. I am loving this. It's so cute. Okay, not only is Nhai acting all cute and getting everything he wants from I. God, they're acknowledging the cuteness in each other. And Nhai is giving eye rewards with kisses on the cheek. Listen. Oh my god. That was so cute. My heart fluttered too. Like I says, he acts cute to make his heart flutter. My heart just fluttered. This is adorable. I'm I have no words. Oh gosh, I don't want this to end. It's so cute. I actually love that the guys are inviting I out without Nhai, but I also have a feeling they're doing this to try and get info from I. And from the first line from Ton, I have a feeling that's what it is about. Because I'm like, okay, they're inviting I out without Nhai. That's sweet. That's like including him in the friend group because they know Nhai is going home to his family. They're including him in the friend group and making him one of us. But the first line from Ton, hold up, let me go back a little bit, is look at that table. They look at us. They looks at us. They looks at you too. We've talked about the English translations on here. So they're like testing the waters. They're seeing what they can find out about I. And I wish they were just calling to hang out with him. That would be nice, just to be friends. But I guess they're curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Also, y'all notice the singer in the back who we can't hear? There's no singing voice happening. Have you ever been in a club or bar with a singer? No matter where you are in the bar, usually you can hear them, especially if they have a mic and there's speakers everywhere. Like, you're gonna hear them. She's just sitting there holding up the mic and moving her mouth. Like, Why just don't have anyone up there then. Like, why do you do that if you're not gonna have like some soft music playing in the background or anything? Because that is a great way to even utilize new artists. Which show did it? It was an American show. There's a bunch of them actually that do it, but like they'll utilize actual actors in the show that sing, or artists who are new, and have them like sitting there with their guitar and singing their original song softly. Like, starts with that song and then the song fades out and you can still kind of hear it in the background, but you're actually, you know, hearing the acting and stuff like that. They can utilize things in that way, but I mean, I guess it gets costly because you have to pay for the use of the song and all that stuff. But I wish more shows would do things like that, because it would actually make the atmosphere of the show itself better, in that I'm not just looking at someone moving their mouth and no music that's matching them sitting there or playing guitar or whatever it is, you know, playing. It's distracting. Big Dragon, the very last episode, that guy in with the red hair playing the guitar and singing and bobbing his head. I'm like, what are you playing? And then all of a sudden Yai goes up there and he knows exactly which song Yai is gonna sing from his speech. We're talking about AiLongNhai now. Let me move on. In other words, he's trying to get y'all drunk so you don't ask questions. That's what it sounds like to me. Get you drunk so you don't ask questions. He's like, you don't ask. If I don't answer, I drink a shot. Just keep drinking back and forth is what it sounds like. Oh my god. Why is Todd so sorry? Why is everybody... he doesn't look surprised. Ton is the only one reacting that wild. I actually think that was unfair. This is why. They're asking about Nhai and Nhai's sexuality. Ton is asking about Nhai and Nhai's sexuality. And Nhai is right. He can't really speak on Nhai's sexuality. Like, you gotta ask Nhai. So yeah, that was unfair. He should not have had to do a second shot, in my opinion. Okay. So, things I like. I like that, you know, I let Nhai know that the group had asked to hang out with him. I actually like that Nhai was quick with it and understood that, oh yeah, they're definitely snooping around and trying to figure out our relationship and want to know what's going on there. Like, that's pretty smart for Nhai. Very smart for Nhai. I like that. And I like that he told you know, we don't have to hide it from them. If you want to tell them, you can tell them. I like that. Oh my gosh, I really like that. Do I like that they wanted to keep Nhai out of the conversation? No, I really don't like that they wanted to keep Nhai out of the conversation. I get why they wanted to, because they were figuring like, hey, I is the person we need to ask. We need to come for I. But it would have been good to have Nhai be a part of the conversation too. But I'm glad that I and Nhai got to have a little fun with them, give them some drinks. He said, get some revenge on them, get them drunk. Like, why not? Ooh, I love that line. You know, they're talking about it and they're like, you know, we wanted to talk to you because we want to make sure, are you serious? Well, Ton is talking. You know, this is our friend. We care about him. We want to make sure everything's okay. We want to talk to you because we want to know, are you serious about him? And they said, you got to promise. When Ton said, promise me that you won't hurt him. It's like, I can't promise you because I promised 9. I promised 9. I can't promise you anything. Oh, love that line. Oh, why even ask who started flirting first? We know who started flirting first. Oh, he's taking a drink. He said, I am not answering that question. I also just realized the chick in the back who's singing, she's looking at like lyric sheets, I guess. I was probably the set list or whatever it is. And she's nodding her head and she's singing something and waving back and forth and all that stuff. There's no music playing. So I don't even know. No one is dancing in the background. There's nothing to let me know what she's singing, if she sounds good. Because it would be like one thing if they had people in the background who were like swaying and watching her and listening to her music. Then I'd at least be like, oh gosh, she's killing it. And these guys are just out here getting drunk and talking about AiLongNhai's relationship. You know what I mean? Like, it it's just that this is to all productions, every single one of them. I'd rather you have nothing on stage than somebody lip syncing to nothing. At least if it was, like, at least what could have been done, instead of a singer, have like a guitarist sitting on stage or something, and then some like random guitar music is playing, because whoever is there doesn't even need to actually play the guitar. Get someone who at least knows finger positions though, but doesn't even actually need to play the guitar, or a piano, and you know, you just someone sitting there and you hear piano music, but we don't, it's not even him playing. You know, she's just a distraction at this point from the story. She is a distraction. Hold up. So I thought he meant he was going to Nhai's condo. Oh, they were both drinking. Ton is passed out. I is about to pass out. He asked Inta to take him to Nhai's house. I'm thinking he means Nhai's condo, because where else are you gonna go? It's also really cute that he's telling his friends, I really care about him and I really love him. Just let me take care of him, please. He's wasted. He and Ton got wasted off of shots. And the friends are just like, all right, yeah, take him. I actually like that as well, that they know about the relationship, because it seems they're going to be advocates for them and proud of them and support them, which is all great. And of course, with Ton and Chun and their relationship blooming, it gives Ton a group to talk to. Yeah, hopefully he'll talk to them. Like, hopefully we'll get some good communication. They're college kids, can't expect much. But yeah, I'm still stuck on the going to Nhai's house. Nhai's dad doesn't even know about you yet, right? You're drunk and you're just going to Nhai's house. I need you, I miss you, probably. So Nhai lied about his dad being strict. How can he see in the car to see how drunk? He just know he can't drive. All right, hold up. So SO pulls up in a car to pick him up and gets in the car, and then the car backs away. Doesn't pull out and drive past. No, it just backs away. He rolled in and rolled out. And I get why they did that. They just need the second car out of the frame. Get it completely. But jeez, he couldn't drive off the frame going forward. Like, I guess I'm supposed to assume he just like backed up and did a Yui. Like, what was that? Oh my god, developments. Okay, so first of all, Nhai gets in the car and is like, hey hubby, what's up? Like, which is actually kind of adorable. It was like their little sweet laugh moment, their couples stuff. But what I love is when Nhai lets I know, like, no, of course my dad isn't strict, and I already told him about our relationship. Like, oh my god, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Oh, my heart, it pumps for AiLongNhai at this point. I mean, I've talked crap about the little parts in this episode and stuff, but I'm loving AiLongNhai. Everything is just so sweet and so cute, and I'm scared. Okay, hold up. Yes, I'm bringing back something up. So, before, Nhai looked over and looked into the car and saw how drunk I was, even though he was one at the back of the car, and two, it's not like I had the window down looking out at him or anything like that. He's just sitting in the car turning his head. And now with Ai says that his car has a dark film so no one can see what they're doing in the car, which, by the way, the light is on so that the camera can see what's going on inside, which means that's a lie. But I just wanted to bring that up because I'm like, hey, does it have dark film and no one can see what's inside? Is it that heavily tinted? Or is Nai's dad watching y'all right now from the second floor? Don't tell me this man has lubricants in his car. Don't tell me this man has a bottle of lube in his car. Did he come prepared? Hold up. Hold up. So, they couldn't get like a noodles brand, it looks like, to sponsor the show. So the cup noodles he has no logos or anything on there, and I just want to know, where did they get that? Because I think that would be perfect for so many filming purposes. Just any, like, I now want to shoot a short film just to have like some of the no brand stuff in it shaped like but is not, because that's amazing to me. Like, how did they do that? Where did they find that? And how can I get one? And second thing, I'm looking at the picture of Nhai and his family that's on the bedside table right over Nhai, right beside Nhai, in this shot with him and I talking about legs shaking. And it looks photoshopped from this distance. Like, yeah, it looks like people just photoshopped into a white background. Like, him and I guess the guy playing the father, because we're going to see the two of them together, don't look photoshopped in. But the two people behind, the woman and another man or boy, I'm not even sure, they look photoshopped into the picture. Weird thing to notice, but I noticed it. Just saying. Just want to say, I noticed the picture while it was still out of focus. The picture did finally come in focus when he was asked who he lives with, and then they put the picture in focus right before he picks it up, and yet everybody looks photoshopped into a background, and I don't know why they couldn't just get 4 people together to take a picture. Just take a picture outside by some trees, like they did with Don't Say No with Paul and his father. They just, him and the guy who is his dead father, just took a picture by some trees with a hose, made it look like they were washing a car or something. Okay, so they finished the cup noodles and went straight to bed because Nhai was real tired. But of course, you know, I makes the comment of he always realized he didn't really look like his father as he got older. And then he met his mom. Now, before so that means, I'm guessing the call he got was from his mom, and he's finally met his mom, because we've seen in the trailers and in the opening that he's gonna eventually meet his mom. And I guess that's what we're getting now. His mother. So are we finally moving into that? Is she going to be slowly introduced now? Will she be the drama? They started the night with clothes on. Like, they did start the night with clothes on. And they naked now. Okay, I think I'd mentioned before that there was like something on Mean's like back or shoulder area. I see it clearly now in this. It's a birthmark. So it is just a birthmark, because I was wondering, like, was it something that was put there for makeup reasons, for something? Like, oh no, it's just a birthmark. Alright, so I have confusion when it comes to Sweetie and Nhai, because Nhai talks about growing up next door to Sweetie, and now Sweetie is calling Nhai's dad husband, and I'm confused. And Sweetie was like flirting with Nhai as well, mostly joke flirting, not serious about it. But you know, you wouldn't do that with someone who you consider your child, right? was she also just messing around with the dad? Like, this is not really that kind of relationship. I don't know. I'm confused. But questions will be answered next week. So we learn that my boy I has a younger sister, John. So that's probably who gave him the cactus. I figured she must be like a sister of some sorts. So there we go. Is she a bio sister or just like a sister who's a friend? We don't know yet. We're probably gonna get to know more about that next week as well. And all right, so I is talking about his relationships. His first one was in kindergarten, second one in 8th grade, and when he was in Canada, he wasn't in a relationship. Here's the problem with what he's saying. It'd be better if he was like, when I was in Canada, I didn't really have relationships. I just had people I hooked up with. But when I came back, I met you, and I knew I wanted this relationship. I'm not interested in hooking up with anybody because I want you. Would that be more romantic? Maybe not. I don't know. But it would be more honest, unless the subtitles lie to us, which is highly possible because the subtitles for this are all over the place. But yeah, I wish it was more of a I didn't have a relationship abroad I never did relationships until I met you. Something like that. It would still be like, I guess, romantic enough and sweet enough, hopefully, for Nhai. And actually show what I has come from to where he is now. That he has growth in him. He has a growth. But yeah, that he has grown. Him just saying, when I was in Canada, I had no relationships, and my only relationships were kindergarten, 8th grade, and you. Like, dude, you're lying. I mean, your other stuff were relationships. They just weren't full, long-lasting relationships. They were a one-night stand. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, but be honest about it. Just at least be honest about it and just say, I never did relationships. I just kind of like dated here and there, but then I met you and you're my first actually real relationship, because it again shows growth in you as a person. But I can't wait to see how Nhai's dad reacts to what's going to happen there. I'm so excited about this whole thing. I'm so excited about 3 episodes a week now. I'm not really excited. This is getting really tiring. I'm very tired. If you could hear those whispers, you know what I just said. I'm so glad Big Dragon is going to be finishing soon, so I don't have to do 3 episodes a week too much, because I have a feeling this is going to stress me out and tire me out and burn me out fast. But don't care, because Between Us is out and that review is already up. AiLongNhai is up today for you guys as well to enjoy, and then I will be back this weekend with the Big Dragon review again. What I actually might do is go ahead and just put the Big Dragon review up on Saturday, like right as it comes out, watch it and then put out the review. That would be kind of a jerk move. I wait a day for a reason. I want to give everyone, screw it, you can wait to listen. It's not like I'm ruining much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a scheduling that's not going to be too much for me, because right now it's almost midnight. I want to go to bed. So I'm still contemplating if this will be up on time or not. If it is up on time, I stayed up late for this, so please bear in mind with anything that's wrong. And also remember to follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter, on Facebook. If you're on the Facebook, I'm on TikTok. I do be uploading a lot of TikToks. I do be on that TikTok. I'm just saying, I'm having fun on the TikTok. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel, this podcast, in all the ways that you have. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.